To the news, a quick look at the headlines. India has always played the role of first responder for Maldives, says Prime Minister Modi. RuPay card payments introduced in Maldives. Government mulls forming an expert body to devise solutions to address traffic snarl in state. KHADC holds meeting with CMs and Dolois to strengthen the HIMAs amidst changing government laws. Opposition leader Dr. Mukul Sangma, KHADC MDC Sadhya Rani M. Sangma visit flood-affected areas in Garo Hills. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India has always played the role of first responder for the Maldives. In a joint press statement after holding delegation-level talks with the President of Maldives, Dr. Mohammad Muidzu, Prime Minister Modi said India has always fulfilled its responsibility of a neighbour. Prime Minister Modi also virtually inaugurated the runway of Hani Madhu International Airport in Maldives with Maldives President Dr. Muidzu. RuPay card payments have also been introduced in Maldives as Mr. Modi and Dr. Muidzu witnessed the first such transaction.
भारत ने सदैव मालदीव के लिए फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डर की भूमिका निभाई है, चाहे मालदीव के लोगों के लिए एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज की जरूरत पूरा करना हो, प्राकृतिक आपदा के समय पीने का पानी उपलब्ध कराना हो, कोविड के समय वैक्सीन देने की बात हो, भारत ने हमेशा अपने पड़ोसी होने के दायित्व को निभाया है.
The government of Meghalaya is planning to form an expert body to devise both short and long-term solutions to address the severe traffic congestion in the state. As revealed by State Planning Board Chairman Meghalaya, Meghalaya is grappling with severe traffic congestion. Over 23,000 vehicles travel daily from Shillong to Sora and over 21,000 head towards Guwahati, contributing to significant traffic jams, especially at the entry and exit points of Shillong. An additional 8,000 vehicles travel to Jowai.
Working on it, we are going to have an expert body where some expert members will be there who will identify, who is coming from the background, who can make a little bit of workings on how exactly the solution should be in the short term and the long term plans.
Successful staff nurse candidates today urged the government and high authorities to expedite the physical verification process without further delay. Speaking to the media, one of the successful candidates, Mary Bahun Marbanyang, urged the government not to delay nor postpone the process, citing their hard work and preparation that led to the success. Marbanyang emphasized that the examination was fair, transparent and competitive. The selected candidates expressed satisfaction with the conduct of examination and look forward to completing the verification process without hiccups.
Therefore, we request the government to please not to postpone or further delay the recruitment process, but then to to carry on with the physical verification. This is very fair and square. I mean, when we look to this examination and the result, we find that it's very transparent. So yeah, we're happy.
The Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC held a meeting with the CMs and Dolois of 53 HIMAs under the umbrella of the Federation of Khasi States to discuss issues related to strengthening of the HIMAs. Deputy Chief Executive Member of KHADC, Pinchangain NCM, explained that the goal is to strengthen the union amidst concerns over changing laws of the Government of India. He emphasized the importance of upholding the Instrument of Accession IOA and the provisions signed in 1947 and 48.
Kajla barok kawai, kari khasi barok kawai, ngin hab ban keren syai, ba ya kajinglong kerpang jongi, day ban buram mday tang hagaktin, Hanrei hakakam hapok ki provision jong constitution juga di India. Hauslem kat kenai sepak sau punyo kat kenai sepak sau pupra. Hadin bagari India kalayo ya ka jinglai lui. Ki ar pusan teli ki hima. Kila soi ya kawai ka dulir ka bagi ong ka annex agreement bar ka instrument of accession. Ka paragraf ka basao jong kane ka agreement ka ong ba ki wei pan ki hima khasi. Light na kini ki apsan hima. Kila ban penyeso kum kidukot jong kaneka senjuk.
The Voice of the People Party VPP has questioned the alleged lack of promptness from the government in resuming the second phase of the interstate border talks with Assam to resolve the dispute in the remaining 6 areas. VPP spokesperson Wats Kemmirbo accused the state government of turning the first phase of the interstate border resolution process into an election agenda to garner votes. The state government, however, explained that the ball was in Assam's court. Both governments have assured the public of their commitment to restarting discussions.
As you said, the first the first half of the boundary settlement, the government was going around, and I remember they even made it as the election propaganda, telling everybody that we have achieved in this aspect, which no other government has achieved so far, telling everybody around. So if you could do it then, what makes the government to be so slow now? So, we need to have the government that is working not just before election, but works throughout the 5 years. So we need that kind of government, not only to think about the next election, but think about the welfare of the people, think about the overall development and peace of the state.
Chairman of the Meghalaya State Health Advisory Board and Nongpo MLA Meral Bonsiem has stated that the fight against drug abuse has to start from each and every home, locality, village and district to effectively curb it. Alarmed by the increased drug problem in the state, CM said meetings with local authorities and awareness programs have been conducted at various levels on the same. He said that this is a fight that requires the participation of all, from community leaders, religious leaders to the state government and all the society groups and pressure groups.
Needs of drugs into our society, it is very alarming. Looking at the facts and figure, looking at the consequences, the ramification in our society, we have seen that it is on a rise. That's the fact, be it in East Khasi, be it in Ribhoi district also. Just last few days also we had a meeting with the local authority like the Rambachnong or the Senglong Kami, and different awareness has been conducted at different level, and this is a concern that we collectively have to fight. It is not that myself alone I can do, or only the Rangbachnong can do, but it is a collective effort of each and everyone, all concerned, to fight together.
All 7 lifeless bodies of a family that was buried alive in a landslide in Hatisia Songma village in South Garo Hills have been recovered. The lifeless body of 60-year-old Silje R. Marak was recovered from the site this morning. The bodies of 6 others were retrieved on Sunday. The family of 7 were inside their home when a landslide struck on Saturday. The deceased include 3 minors. Incessant rains in the last few days have caused flooding in the Garo Hills, with 15 people losing their lives due to landslides and floods. The NDRF, National Disaster Response Force, and state disaster relief teams are actively engaged in rescue and relief operations. Opposition leader Dr. Mukul Sangma met with district officials of Southwest Garo Hills on Sunday evening to assess the damages caused by recent floods. After visiting the affected areas, he discussed relief efforts and urged authorities to expedite aid for the displaced. Similarly, lone woman MDC in the KHADC, Sadia Rani M. Sangma, has extended support to the flood-affected families in Melim under Dengnakpara GDC constituency. Many villages remain cut off as roads have been washed away, leaving residents isolated and in urgent need of basic supplies. The Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad ABVP Meghalaya is set to hold its first conference in the city from October 25th to 27th at Aurobindo Hall. Secretary of ABVP Meghalaya Tanku Marak informed the media that the conference will bring together around 500 delegates from various districts within Meghalaya and other states. A cultural procession will be carried out from La Umkra Point to Aurobindo Hall, showcasing the state's rich heritage. Marak said this conference will provide a platform for meaningful discussions and connections among attendees.
27th of October 2024. This state conference will held in Shillong at Aurobindo Ashram, and in this state conference, 500 delegates from various districts and various places will be present, and other senior ABVP members in Calcutta will be present from the different districts of Meghalaya.
The Indo-Bangla Cultural Youth Camp 2024 was officially inaugurated today, fostering cultural exchange and camaraderie between India and Bangladesh. The event held at Don Bosco College, Tura, saw a diverse representation of youth from both nations, with 90 participants, including 18 from Bangladesh, taking part in the cultural fest. The event was also attended by Nikman C.H. Marak, the Deputy Chief Executive Member of the KHADC. The camp aims to strengthen cultural and social ties between India and Bangladesh through youth-driven initiatives. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju has said that Northeast is progressing rapidly on the path of development under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In an interview to a news agency, the minister said that peace prevails in the whole Northeast region except few incidents in Manipur. He also hit out at the Congress, alleging that it has done nothing concrete for the development of the region. He said since Prime Minister Modi took over, more than 10,000 militants have surrendered with their weapons and have joined the mainstream.
विरोधी देश विरोधी ताकतें तो कहीं भी काम कर सकते हैं। असम पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट में जो 10 सालों में जितना काम हुआ है, अगर पहले भी होता 1947 से वैसे काम जो 10 साल पहले शुरू हुई है नॉर्थ ईस्ट में, अगर ऐसा होता तो आज तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट तो पूरा फुल्ली डेवलप्ड रीजन हो जाते हैं। लेकिन 10 सालों में जो हुए हैं, कितना ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हुए हैं मोदी जी का आशीर्वाद से। नॉर्थ ईस्ट तो पूरा अब मेजर जितना भी जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं और बेसिक जो सुविधाएं हैं, मूलभूत सुविधाएं हैं, वो लगभग पहुंच चुके हैं।
RNU Shillong, DD and Akashvani in Prasar Bharati has invited applications from experienced and dynamic persons for engagement as copy editor on full-time contract basis based at RNU Shillong, DD and Akashvani. Applications are invited for 3 posts, 2 in DD and 1 in Akashvani. Applicants below 35 years on date of notification on portal are eligible to apply. Interested and eligible candidates may apply online on Prasar Bharati web link prasarbharati.gov.in within 15 days from the date of publication of the advertisement, along with self-attested copies of supporting documents. Now the weather report. Minimum temperature is 15 degrees Celsius with a maximum temperature at 23.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 81%, while it rose to 85% in the evening. The forecast tells us that light to moderate rainfall and thunder showers very likely to occur at most places. Before we conclude, a quick look at the headlines once again. India has always played the role of first responder for Maldives, says Prime Minister Modi. RuPay card payments introduced in Maldives. Government MULF forming an expert body to devise solutions to address traffic snarl in state. KHADC holds meeting with CMs and Deloitte to strengthen the HEMAS amidst changing government laws. And opposition leader Dr. Mukul Sangma, KHADC MDC Sadhya Rani M. Sangma visit flood-affected areas in Garo Hills. With that, we come to the end of the news bulletin. Do join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, good night.